Happy Christmas, everybody. It's mail time. It is time again for the mail time, and this time I'm doing it in this chair for a couple reasons. One, it's more comfortable, despite everything it's been through. And two, all the mail time stuff is right here, so doing it here means I don't have to carry that all somewhere, because that would delay the opening. So let's begin with this selection of slightly smaller items. This envelope had a smaller envelope and a thing that says these cards are cool, within which we will find, oh, it's taped, okay. The cards are so cool that they must be contained. It is Blood Crazed Goblin, a foil Blood Crazed Goblin, and a servo token. Thank you. And then 2 LRR from some guy from Japan? Not. Dear Loading Ready Run, your videos are so funny. I just want to, if anyone knows any tips for learning Japanese, from Jimmy. P.S. Listen to Happy End Kazuo Atsumete. I will pass that on. That's also a sticker for Crunch Chicken in Boardwalk, Ocean City, New Jersey. This package, by the way, is from Patrick and Amy. Thank you, Patrick and Amy. I'm gonna say that you want to start learning Japanese by the internet. It's not a very good response, is it? Next. This is a whole bunch of mini jack cable that doesn't terminate at the end. It's got a mini jack on one end and nothing else on the other. Oh, and there's 5 of them. I bet this is the sequel to those headsets from last episode. I'm just gonna keep telling Ian that these are here, and ideally he will know what to do. Thank you, mystery person, that I probably know who that is. This is a letter and some tokens? Oh, cool. It's a goblin, a human cleric, and a soldier token. Oh, and on the back, they are an angel, a spirit, and a zombie. Hi, Graham Beardsman. I've been watching since the Escapist days and followed Feed Dump from start to future. Mostly, I watched Unskippable Daily Drop, and I was saddened that both stopped. Sad face. But recently I found out all the other great stuff you guys make and have been binge watching some series like Watch and Play, TTSF, House of Stark, and more. You even got me hooked on Magic even though I don't yet have a group to play it with. That's okay. As I watched your stuff, I decided to support you guys on Patreon. Thank you. And I wanted you to have these tokens I got secondhand. They're old as balls. Anyway, you guys are the best, and I like all that you've done so far, and will watch it with glee. From you Van Gils from the Netherlands. P.S. Say stroopwafel, it's great. Do I say it wrong? Do I say stroopwafel wrong? I probably do. Thank you. This is a letter from someone named Alex. Dear Loading Ready Run, I've been a fan of your comedy stylings and you all as community builders and all-around wholesome people who make the jokes about the butt jokes. That's me. Since Desert Bus 3, I think, I'm apparently at the end of my PhD program, and watching your streams and videos has provided many a necessary laugh. Real talk, this year's LRL Halloween special caught me at a real low point, and laughing that hard made it real difficult to stay down. Thanks so much. Hey, thanks, Alex. As I face a scary, uncertain future. Whew. Beyond that, though, watching all y'all grow over the years has been an inspiration, and I'm glad I got to be a part of both walls of gratitude. Second wall, still in design stage. What I love about LRR is how honest you all are. Thank you, we really do try to be. I guess what I mean is I can tell how much you all love doing what you do, even on bad days, or in the face of technical difficulties. It's true, it can be tough sometimes. I've been wanting to thank you for a while, even if only to add one more to the pile of "You're alright, Charlie Brown" letters. Anyway, thanks for all the great things you do, and I look forward to what you do next. Best of luck with DB11, if this gets to you in time. It didn't. With love, Alex Seconder in Twitch chat. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you, Alex. This is from Danum, possibly Dan M, but I choose to say Danum. And it is, hey, well that's simple and direct. This is a booster pack of Modern Masters 2015. And I can't tell if it's been suspiciously repackaged or not, so I will assume that it has. This is from Lost Type Co-op. And I don't know what this is. This is... 2, 4, 6, 8. What do we appreciate? Fonts! It's a pennant that just says fonts! This one's addressed to me, and it's very on brand, and I love it. I'm gonna put this on the wall somewhere. Fonts! Whoever sent that, thank you. Alright, alright. Amazon, don't even with me. First pull tab. First pull tab of the episode. Come on, big money. I mean, far enough, I guess. Alright, what do we have here? The hell? These are power packs for the Monopoly, the Mario Brothers Monopoly board game. Collect coins, buy property, and battle bosses to rack up points in Monopoly Gamer. Play as legendary characters. Each character has unique abilities. There's DLC for the Monopoly Mario board game? Well, thank you. Wait. I may have just spoiled myself on an upcoming present. Well, we shall see. What is this that Customs decided to wrap in a plastic bag? It's always fun when Canadian Customs gets involved. I mean, it made it here, so it can't be anything too bad. Oh, I think it's because the structural integrity of your box was compromised. You sender from wherever Helvetia is. The Swiss Post. Ah, from Switzerland. Whoa, what the... You know what the Swiss are known for? Neutrality and chocolate. And knives. The Swiss are known for neutrality, chocolate, army knives, and the Alps. Swiss are known for 5 things. Ovomaltine, Orange Dark, Favarger, Rayon, and Limoncello. This has been the 5 things the Swiss are known for. The note, by the way, is, Dear Starkbad, how do you open packages with boxing gloves on? Yours, Lunic 1, Ch. Thanks, Lunic. We have a gathering pile of mixed paper, so I'm going to open a big box so that hopefully I can take out whatever's in that box and replace that volume with mixed paper. This is good, because this is big and light. Hey everybody, just want to shout out that this podcast is brought to you by BlueApron.com. This is not brought to you by BlueApron.com. No, Mailtime. You know who should sponsor Mailtime? Stamps.com. Don't they sponsor every podcast under the sun anyway? I know this isn't a podcast, but I could easily segue into some sort of sponsorship promo for Stamps.com. That was not a sponsorship promo. We are not sponsored by Stamps.com. Okay. We have a variety of package. Oh, a note. Excellent. Always love to start with a note. Gives me context. Dear Dr. Zler, thank you for all the entertainment you provided and the laughter that you bring to my life. Enclosed you will find 1 hat for Feed Dump, 1 hat for Penelope, and an assortment of Mexican candies and cookies. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. From Michael. Thank you, Michael. I am fascinated to see what we have in here. Oh, goodness. So this is me going out on a limb and assuming that this is the hat for Penelope. This looks wonderful. Thank you. And this... Wowee. That is statement headwear right there. And that statement is America. Where is this hat made? In the good old US of A flag obscuring the tag that says Made in China. America. Now what do we have here? We've got some pastitas, pineapple choco rolls, a little bit of gansito with crap shirt, the gansito duck, tea suave Mexican candies, whatever the hell that means, a lump of cocada horneada, a lump of a different kind of that, and some mango slices that have been rolled in chili and put into a bag in the vain hope that somebody will eat them. I mean, we're gonna eat them. Let's not lie to ourselves. Beej at least will eat them. Thank you, Michael, for the hats and candies. Don't ever think I'm not in the mood for artificially flavored butter cookies. That's the kind of content I'm here for. Okay. What is this bag? This came from Malaysia? Wow. That's a first. Holy what? Dear Doctors LRR, hi from Denise in Malaysia. This letter has been a long time coming, which I guess explains its length. I got to know LRR in the unskippable days and have followed you ever since, though Omnilingual still among my top 5 favorites. Those synchronized middle fingers get me every time. Krog shots are my favorites, and I'm so happy Kane and Crowthorne have come back. Commodore Hustle is always exciting, and I'm really enjoying the G-Vlogs and Mail Time and Running Start, and if I start listening to streams, we'll be here all day. BTW, my compliments for balancing magic-specific humor and general audience jokes and Friday nights. I may be magic illiterate, but I still appreciate James in an inflatable dinosaur costume. Yes! The TLDR of this letter is thank you for all that you do, but there are 2 things in particular. First, for the run of DB9 in 2015, at that time my mum was in the hospital while she recuperated from a hysterectomy. It was in fact an operation to treat stage 1 ovarian cancer. She still underwent chemo and thankfully it worked and she's doing well today. That is great to hear. I kept her company by staying the nights, sleeping in a sort of recliner, so while she slept, I watched Desert Bus for the first time on my phone. Various shifts, it's all a blur now, essentially kept me company. I'd fall asleep in my chair, DB's still open on the Twitch app. For most of the week we were in hospital. Desert Bus for Hope is always mainly for the children, but watching and listening to you guys helped me keep my chin up at a challenging time in my family's lives. That in turn helped me stay strong to support my parents, so while I cannot express enough thank yous, I wanted to add this little story to the mountain range of anecdotes that have shown how much DB helps different people in many, many ways. That's so amazing, and I'm thrilled to hear that your mother's recovering. Second, for Cameron's story of his lecturer who asked him to think of the question, so what? I don't remember when he told that story exactly, but I've never forgotten it, to the point where I use it in my job as a teacher, now asking my own pre-university students to consider the so what in addition to the whys and hows. It works really well in getting them to reach the heart of a discussion or a reading passage, even if it takes them a while. The kind words continue, and then, oh, and since I don't know what my chances are of visiting Victoria or Canada at all, it's nice to see what that part of the world looks like. I envy your access to cold comfort. Their ice cream is very good. And for being an escape in the Tolkienian sense of escape from all the mundane worries of the day or just loneliness on some days, I find some YouTube channels require certain moods in order to absorb their content well. I agree with that. LRR is the channel I'm always in the mood for, no matter what is uploaded. Time zones, meaning YouTube is my main source of LRR, and this is just all wonderful stuff, all from Denise in Malaysia, who says, P.S. I promise I did spend a bit of time trying out fonts for this letter before settling on Comic Nueva Angular, which actually reads very well as body copy. It's actually like it's not a terrible font, so you got me. Good job. P.S. All the best for Desert Bus. We had a good Desert Bus, and Denise included 3 different kinds of haichu and a variety of wonderful stuff from a stationery store in Malaysia called Stickerific, which I imagine any of the more stationery-minded folks around the office will be very excited to see. And there's a full inventory of what all this is, so thank you so much, Denise. Next. This is... Wait, you goat mail. We did this once before. It's illegal to have just one goat. They must have a companion animal. This purchase was necessary to maintain everyone's legal standing. You'll thank me later. This is a devil goat. What? Because we got... This is from Matt, who sent us a goat through the service You've Goat Mail. And now an evil goat as well. And by the way, because I sort of knew this was happening, because I read the shipping manifest. The first shipping manifest said it was from You Goat Mail, and the shipping manifest with just detailed description of contents just said the goat, and I was like, that's not a detailed description. I have no idea what that means. The detailed description of contents for this package literally says, with no punctuation, spooky goat, note, it's illegal. And I'm only just now realizing it's because detailed description is spooky goat. Then, for the note, begin writing, it's illegal to only have one goat. But the shipping manifest, this was let into the country, and it says it's illegal right on the customs form. Yet they'll seal up the chocolate bars. Thank you, Matt. This is a... Calm down. This is a solid feeling box. There's some heft to this box. It contains no context for whatever this is. Everything is fine. Oh wow! It's an Everything is Fine t-shirt with a D20 on it. In fact, it is several. In a variety of sizes. And a bunch of coffee. We're actually running kind of low on coffee. I think I opened this from the wrong side. Aha! Here we go. If you wish, you may remove your hat before reading. I do, actually. It's warm. Thank you, past person who thought to do that. And yet they are the ones saying thank you. Dear LRR, I am writing this the day after Desert Bus 2017 ended, and I watched the stream off and omp to the very end. Congratulations on your successful fundraiser, and I look forward to seeing even more great content from the crew in 2018. I've been a loyal viewer of Feed Dump, Commodore Hustle, Corpline, and Checkpoint for several years. I am part of a small college gaming club that does video games, board games, anime, and role-playing games. The club's t-shirt design this year was inspired by one of LRR's old sketches. As a thank you, there are special shirts without the club's logo for James, Paul, Alex, Serge, and Graham. Everyone who is in the video. Instead of sending candy, I've decided to send a taste of our college town by sending some packages of coffee from the regional coffee roasting company that is headquartered in town, which would be George J. Howe Company, passionate roasters since 1927. It may not be Tim Hortons, but I hope the crew, our friends and family of the crew will enjoy it. Lastly, in keeping with mail time tradition, there are 2 playsets of Bump in the Nights to add to your ever-growing collection. Thanks again for all your great laughs. Sincerely, Stephen Mercerman in the chat. Thank you, Stephen. All right, there's a big one over there who's been staring at me funny. Oh, it's heavy. Oh. This was sent to us from Assendelft, Amsterdam. Okay. Wow, was this ever taped up securely? I can't read the shipping manifest, so I don't entirely know what to expect once I get inside it. Ooh, mail time. How elegant. From the desk of the self-appointed chairman of the non-existent Standing Committee of LRR Shareholders Representatives. To the members of LRR PhD, the orbiting underground moon base, Victoria, BC, Ottawa, Canada. My dearest Doctors LRR, it has been many years since I have personally set pen to paper to directly address the employees of one of the many companies I have a stake in, but it appears that appreciation of your humor is an acquired taste that has not yet reached the offices of my peers and the stake keepers. The CEO of one of my subsidiaries informed me that Christmas appreciation is an indispensable part of keeping one's laborers happy, and as such I find myself engaged in a task I had thought to see the last of when I finished it eaten. This letter continues, very much in that style, and is amazing. Lastly then, to the business concerning the contents of this parcel, we were delighted that Dr. Lauder and Dr. Horner were able to attend our annual meeting as representatives of your company. That said, several of the attendants later complained about the smell emanating from the Japanese stuff they were drinking that put them off their caviar. As we would still like their attendance for the 2017 meeting, we provided something slightly more appropriate for them to enjoy. In case they are not aware, please inform them that adding a few drops of water to the glass before consumption helps bring out the scents and flavors and helps dilute the rather steep percentage of this beverage. Whatever is left after the meeting should make a nice drink for the LRR Christmas stream party. We look forward to toasting with you. We also understand that everyone in your company is sufficiently cultured to enjoy this particular beverage, so we've included some locally brewed ale to cater to them. Did you send us liquor in bottles? As a serving suggestion to accompany these drinks, we've included 2 possible forms of entertainment to keep you busy. The board game is, in my not-so-humble opinion, one of the best additions to the cooperative genre in previous years, and the MTG box contains what I hear is one of the more acceptable draft formats. Ooh. Additionally, I understand it is customary to send a pack-a-crack with one of these parcels, so I sent my man Fitzpatrick out to select some, and he instead returned with a crack-a-pack. I suppose this is what you kids are into these days, so I've just included both. As a final gift, I have doubled my pledge on Patreon starting the month of December. That's amazing. The committee looks forward to seeing your stream and hopes that these small tokens of our appreciation hopes you will enjoy these small tokens of our appreciation. Enjoy your holidays, and we look forward to seeing more of you in the new year. Sincerely, Zoltan Gramantic, self-appointed chairman of the non-existent Standing Committee of LRR Shareholder Representatives. I am agog at what could be beyond the foam. Wow, this is well packaged. So there's some notes for some of us that we'll have off camera. For Doctors Lauder and Horner, maybe open on mail time if neither is available. I believe Dr. Lauder should be here momentarily, so I might wait a moment. Now, we've said not to ship us things in bottles or liquids before, but if you have to, this is certainly well packaged. What is this? It's beer, and it survived. So that's exciting. Ooh, a different other kind of beer. And 2 yet further kinds of beer. A Trappist Bock beer. Oh, I'm into that. One of those beers was made by monks, and the other one has an ostrich on the label. And then, if we excavate into the foam further... Oh my goodness me. This is so beautifully wrapped. There's a crack-a-pack and a pack-a-crack. That probably shouldn't have been allowed into the country. That's the booster box. And then this board game. And I believe that is everything. At least that's everything that was on the manifest. Okay. Home. Calm down. Alright. What is the board game? Oh, Mysterium. In this asymmetric cooperative game, one player adopts the role of the ghost, while others play as psychics. All players share the same goal, to shed light on the strange circumstances surrounding the ghost's death and lay his spirit to rest. Unable to speak, the ghost can only communicate by sending visions to reconstruct the events of that fateful evening. Oh, this sounds like fun. We'll add that to the queue. What's the booster draft? I'm so excited to discover what the booster draft could be. Oh, no way! No way! It's Innistrad! It is the best one. Oh. This is very exciting. Thank you so much. This mythical board that doesn't actually exist is being very kind to us right now. For Crack-a-Pack, we have Urza's Saga, Future Sight, The Dark, and Alliances. What? These are amazing. Oh, and they're pre-labeled. The Chairman. Spectacular. And then there's the pack crack. Oh, good. I'm glad this doesn't look remotely suspicious. Chairman Zoltan, thank you very much.
Mail time.
Gee, for Ian and I, an oblong box
Specifically for
for...
the annual event.
Alright, well I wonder what this could possibly be. I mean...
I'm more interested in what variety it could
Yeah,
possibly be.
I'm really excited about this, actually. This is...
Also that I get to have some if there's any left over, so...
Oh, well, I mean,
know,
Ian and I don't...
Don't go
Ooh.
to town, you guys.
The Glendronach.
The what?
92.
The chronic.
Ooh, okay. This is
Oh.
25-year-old Scotch.
What?
Ooh. In Oloroso sherry butt casks. Product of Scotland. Bottle number 604 of 683.
Dang.
Yeah.
Can you crack that open?
All right. Okay.
Ho ho.
Ooh.
Bonus packaging.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Yeah.
Good job, Zoltan.
Yeah. This is... Okay. This is very handsome.
Well, I'm excited.
Me too. Thank you so much.
So then, Christmas happened. It's the 28th of December now, and these are still boxes from November, so I think we're going to have to do this in a couple goes. Like finish out the November one and call that the November, the really late November mail time, my bad, and then do December, because there's a whole bunch of... This is a lot of... Thank you for all of these things. There's a lot of the things. I gotta close the door.
Okay, so it does feel very much like Christmas though, because I just keep getting to open more packages. Ooh, hi. Steady there. We're gonna put the illegal goat over there. Maybe just there. And I've already stopped wearing this hat, I believe. We're gonna say that I stopped wearing the hat. Because this is a very warm hat. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh, Christ. Wow. It's actually a retail display of 1p candies. We used to have 1-cent candies here. Now we don't even have the penny anymore. Oh my goodness. There's 2 of them. We could set up our own corner store. 10 cent. Wow, 10p for the giant Coke bottles? That's amazing. Is there even a note? Oh, there is. Good. Nope, there's no note. Thank you for your purchase. If you are happy with our service, please leave us positive feedback. Who's this from? It's not from anybody. Gummies! Well, sweet, thanks. That hat's gone forever. Next is this one. This is from Parcel Force in... Okay, there's no indication on the package where it was sent from. The shipping cost is in pounds, so that sort of narrows it down. A slow cooker. Don't send us a slow cooker. I already have one, and we don't need one for the moon base. Just in case you interpreted my mock excitement as an endorsement to send us a slow cooker. Dear Doctors LRR, in Britain, when you invite someone into your home, it is polite to offer them a cuppa and some biscuits. As you've been a regular feature in my house for some years now, and because Royal Mail won't ship boiling water, I make a humble offering of some biscuits. A friend started me on Friday nights, and I was hooked after your website randomly showed me the body-swapping Dreamcast sketch, which remains one of my favorites. No apologies for my lack of taste. Hey, you are allowed to like any of our content. Whichever content of ours you decide is the one you like, that is totally fine. Any content in the world that we make, you are allowed to enjoy. Working through your back catalog kept me busy till the Blapocalypse forced a return to human society. Nowadays, I keep up with Feed Dump and Loading Ready Live, though it takes a few days to watch as science imposes significant time constraints. While moving house, I found some stuff you should be able to make better use of than me. A mortarboard and a commoner's gown. Oxford 'tis a silly place and requires its students to wear a suit and gown to all exams. It's called Subfusk, having been named before English decided out how much Latin was acceptable in a language. The hat makes a passable pencil case. What? We tell tourists the streamers on the gown help staff catch students running away from lectures, exams, / their debt. They serve me well through 2 degrees and 20 exams. Hopefully they help you make something sufficiently stupid to maintain balance in the universe. Also, by the transitive property of hats, while wearing the mortarboard, you are considered to have a doctorate in physics from the University of Oxford. Use it wisely. Yours, Dr. Adam. There's also some footnotes to explain Britishisms. A cuppa is a cup of tea. Biscuits are cookies. And as evidence of Oxford's silliness, I provided a selection of current road signs. Toot Hill Butts, Crotch Crescent, and Horton Cum Studley. Is that a street sign or an imperative? Let's take a look. Ooh, goodness me. Lion's Fig Rolls. I've only ever had Fig Newtons. How do these stack up? We'll have to find out. Ah, yes, Hobnobs. They've given them a motto now. The Nubbly Biscuit. I love Hobnobs. Fox's Bourbon Creams, and Fox's Custard Creams, and Fox's Viennese Milk Chocolates, and Cadbury's Chocolate Chip Cookies. Just Cadbury's chocolate chip cookies. It's simple. It's direct. I like it. Okay, let's check it. Let's check this out. Oh, this is going to be great for getting in all kinds of internet arguments. For you see, I went to Oxford. I have a doctorate in physics, actually, from Oxford. I'll have you know. Where's the other half of the collar? What a tiny collar. It's very vampiric. Next. Good thing these aren't distracting in any way. Oh my god. Everything in this box is wrapped with WWE Superstar wrapping paper. Wow. Okay, before I open any of this, there's a note. Hello, Loading Ready Run. Long-time watcher, first-time writer. Well, writers, as this note is from two of us, Mike and Natasha. Graham and Paul, you may remember us as the Solaire and Dusk cosplayers at the Escapist Expo in 2013. I do. Graham, Ian, and Beej, we had the pleasure of talking to you at MagFest in 2016, and we look forward to seeing Ian, Beej, and getting to meet Ben at MagFest in 2018. These are all true facts. Oh, yes, the Daft Punk pair. Yes. Thank you so much for all you do. We started watching your content on the Escapist website, followed to your own website, and most recently your Twitch streaming. You put out so much content, it's incredible. We haven't been able to keep up. Frankly, neither can we. Do you know, when we started our streaming calendar, some years ago, I actually watched every stream because I wanted to know that we were doing good, right? That we were putting out good content because we'd never done it before, right? So I was watching everyone's stream to make sure that like everything was working fine, that like the tech was fine, that people were comfortable in front of the camera, and yeah, that very quickly became untenable. So yeah, I don't do that anymore. Also, thank you and the other members, volunteers, prize creators at Desert Bus for Hope. As viewers and donors, we find the amount of time and care that goes into this event, before, during, and after, both astounding and heartwarming. Please consider the contents of this box a small token of our appreciation. Here's the pair that Paul and I met 4 years ago now at the Escapist Expo in the Dark Souls cosplay. And then, I had no idea, but at MagFest we met them again, and I was taking pictures with them and their amazing Daft Punk cosplay before I knew that they were the same cosplayers that we'd met 3 years prior. So that's terrific. Now, I believe there's a list there of what's in here, but I don't want to know because I want to open it all up and find out in the WWE paper. Oh my god. Fun with fidget spinners. 50 super cool tricks and activities. What? Most of these are just spin it, but somewhere unusual. Alright, hang on. Here we go. Trick level advanced. Cover your fidget spinner in hand soap and then attempt a combination of 5 intermediate tricks in a row. The hand soap will make your spinner very slippery and difficult to control. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. How many more are there? We had joked, half joked, about getting, oh my god, the Stars and Stripes. We had half joked about getting fidget spinners for the office because they actually kept us on task during a writing meeting because it kept people off their phones. And we joked about having just like a bowl of communal fidget spinners, you know, like, come on, sit down, grab a spinner. And now we have that. So don't send us more, because now we have a lot. Camo and pink camo. Is this more? Is this just a bigger pile? Holy shit. That's like some citrus fruit, some wavy lines, some different camo, and something from the 90s. What is this? Oh, a hat. What a great hat. Oh, well, I'll miss my doctorate in physics, but I do get this great cactus hat. It's like mini Christmas. The Bone Zone. Wait, actually, these are... I think some people in the office would actually be super into this around Halloween time. Or, you know, whenever they're feeling particularly goth. Holy fucking moly! I was just talking about this! Rainbow War! I'm so stoked for this! I haven't seen this in years. Wow, this is definitely printed at home. Like, not by these people, but this is not a big DVD distributor. Rainbow War was a video, it was not animated, it was a short, nominated for Best Live Action Short at the 1986 Oscars. It was made for Expo 86, and it's about 3 societies battling with paint. There's no dialogue, but there's like floofy aristocratic French people. There's literal Soviets, and there's America. But America has a queen who's like an evil like wasp lady. It's just, you'll just have to find Rainbow War somewhere. I've been looking for a copy of it because it's hard to find ones online because it's copyrighted. You can see the trailer. Ryan Stiles is in it. In interviews, it comes up occasionally. They ask him who he played in Rainbow War, and he says the tall one. Because there's only like a couple main characters. This is awesome. I'm so excited to watch Rainbow War. And then, the last thing is... Oh, what? That's amazing. Look at these salt and pepper shakers. Cactus and pine tree salt and pepper shakers. They look like snow globes. Oh my god, you make them look like snow globes. Oh, and they've put a Desert Bus for Hope. Thank you, Mike and Natasha. This was an amazing box of delights. Well, fidget spinners for all. And we can learn how to do the tricks. I don't think we're going to learn how to do the tricks. Next up is something from Raleigh, North Carolina, where we went to the Escapist Expo, which is kind of funny. What do we have here? Aha! A card for Penelope. Hope Penelope likes fun hats and scarves. Thought she might be big enough for a dice fidget toddler. Oh, a dice fidget. Toddlers in our family find them fun. Or keep it for when she is older. Happy birthday to Penelope. We are big LRR fans, waiting for November 17th and next Desert Bus. Vandre and Patrick French. I don't think I'm pronouncing your first name correctly, but that's delightful. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, I've never actually seen a fidget cube. That's very thoughtful. Thank you. At this point, really anything is a fidget noun to Penelope. But we'll see if she's into it. What in the what? Oh goodness! Holy moly! So many hats. They won't fit me, so I'm not obliged to wear them. There we go. Wow, this is astonishing. There's more? Oh, and they size up. You have future-proofed. What kind of ogre child do you think Penelope will become? No, I appreciate the future-proofing though, because if her dad is anything to go by, she'll probably end up with a large head as well. This is amazing. Thank you. It's a flat box from Amazon. What has our good friend Jonathan Amazon brought us today? A gift for you. Hi Graham or whoever, I heard you do board games sometimes, so here's one from Miko, just some guy. You're not just some guy, you're just some guy that sent us a board game. Or I assume it's a board game, maybe that was a complete misdirection. It was a board game. Specifically, Red November, a frantic game of survival on a gnomish submarine. Yeah, this seems our speed. Terrific. Thank you. Another slightly larger Amazon box. That was merely an observation, not a declaration of quality. To Graham and LRR, after enjoying a traditional Monopoly on AFK, I thought you might enjoy this new version with boss fights and boosters. To open with figures with unique bonus rules from Jim/King Jimmy in the chat. Thanks for all the laughs. Remember, well, earlier this same video, it wasn't actually that long ago for you. For me, it was like a week and a half. But for you, it was like a few minutes. I opened those Mario boosters. It's for Mario Monopoly. Or sorry, Monopoly Gamer. This one happens to be the Mario version. But yeah, Monopoly Gamer. Alright. Mario. Oh wow, look at the little figures. This is honestly just worth it for the little figures. Each character has unique abilities. Acorn Plains, Yoshi's Hill, Layer Cake Desert. Laser Cake Desert. It's funny to me that the in jail and go to jail spaces have exactly the same art as normal Monopoly. All right, add that to the board game pile. Thank you so much, King Jimmy. And I think this is the last thing for November. It says open this end, so I will open this end. The note. Dear LRR Likelygram, hi. I've been watching for a few years now, but your content gives me a stupid amount of joy, and I look forward to all my favorite things. Crap Shots, Feed Dump, and Checkpoint are among my favorites, but every year I look forward to the week-long suffering that is Desert Bus. Amusingly, or sadly, I learned of you through Desert Bus 5. I hadn't heard of LRR to that point. I'm not sure how I stumbled onto DB5 at the time, but I enjoyed the bus out of it. That's great. Thank you. Welcome. Here's a thing. A JVC XI that I'm sure will arrive too... Whoa, this is a JVC XI? That I'm sure will arrive too late for Desert Bus 11, and that makes me sad. I was waiting for the reproduction CDs for Smoke and Mirrors to arrive so I could send it all as a package. They finally did, but too late. I fear if by chance this gets there and gets opened in time and you feel like doing an auction or giveaway, I feel like it'd be rather fitting in a terrible pun sort of way. If not, hey, put it in the background of a feed dump or something. The blank CDs are in case you'd like to actually play on the XI. It requires better than average media to play burn discs, but it's pretty solid when it finds a disc it likes. I've included an absurd number of adapters and cables to enable play through HDMI. There may have been a more elegant solution, but I'm not going to attempt modification of a rare console. My soldering would make Ben Heck cry. Nobody wants Ben Heck to cry. Sincerely, Daniel Lewandowski, aka Endy. Whoops! P.S. If there's a lag with the SCART to HDMI box toy with the resolution, I found 800-600 to be lag-free. 1080p is about a half-second lag, but one click down seemed to work all right. I'll pass that on. So, wait a minute, because we had... Oh, there's also some jujubes. Thank you. Because people who watched Desert Bus will know that we had a JVC XI, but now we have another. It's a reproduction of the actual retail box for Smoke and Mirrors, which we've never bothered to try and make. Well, this is absolutely going to go on the set. This is perfect. This is exactly the sort of thing we ought to have on our set. And another copy of Penn and Teller Smoke and Mirrors, which will be handy if we ever lose or break the one that we have that we made 10 years ago. Thank you, Daniel. That's gonna be super handy. And that was November in the PO box. Sorry it took so long to get it all out to you, to get this video back out to you. If everything just took a little bit more time this year, but I'm gonna start recording December's right away, so you know. Hopefully you'll see that sooner than later. And as always, thanks everybody for all the wonderful things that you send and that you say. And I'll see you next time.